Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my Baur 1/2-inch brushless impact wrench. I got this thing a year ago, actually maybe a little bit over a year ago, but I figured that I'd wait to do a review until I can get some really good testing with this thing, and I've taken off at least like a dozen tires on I tested one on this Tacoma right here, and then I tested one on a 2018 Chevy Silverado. It popped them off within a couple of seconds. So this thing has a ton of power, and it almost fits in the palm of my hand, almost. But right now I've got the 8 amp hour battery hooked up to it, and before I get anybody saying that the size of battery does not make a difference, yes it does, because this thing cannot take a lug nut off with a 1.5 amp hour battery. I don't know about the 3 amp hour battery. It can probably do it with a 3 amp hour, but I usually use the 5 amp hour and the 8 amp hour. 8 amp hour if I'm doing the Silverado, 5 amp hour if I'm doing the Tacoma, because the Tacoma, the torque on the Tacoma wheels are not as tight as the Silverados. But overall, how's it held up? It's held up really good, actually. It's got a few little signs of usage on it, and like some corners. You kind of gotta be here in person to like actually really see it. But I have not used it too much, and I've taken really good care of it. A little bit of usage right there on the anvil. Yeah. Different speed selector. That thing still works just as good as it did on day one. Let's talk about battery fitment. Sit you guys up right here. Hopefully. Battery fitment. Extremely tight. The batteries on this impact actually fit better than the ones on the Hercules impact, which is kind of surprising because Hercules is supposed to be a little bit better than the Baur. Only reason why I know that, I don't own the Hercules 1/2-inch impact, which is basically kind of the same thing as this, it seems. But I have a few friends that do, and the differences are so little it doesn't really make sense to go with the Hercules line, unless you're like wanting like more serious tools like this, maybe like a grease gun, or maybe they're like new impact and brushless drills and hammer drills. That's a good reason to get into the Hercules line. But yeah, really good impact driver. Try to get this thing to focus. There it goes. You guys can kind of see. But overall balance in the hand, this thing honestly feels like it's like not from Harbor Freight. Like this thing feels like it would be like $200. If I can remember, I think I only paid $55 for this tool when it first came out, and that was a heck of a deal at the time. Now I think the tool's like $60 now. But anyways, great tool. Highly recommend that you buy it if you're already into the Baur line. I have over a dozen Baur tools. I actually just got this jigsaw right over here. Let me get it. Right here. I was in Harbor Freight the other day, and I saw this on the clearance. It did not have a price. I got it for $15. You can tell that this is an older tool because it doesn't really match the newer Baur stuff, but who cares? It's brand new, and I'm going to be using this thing to get a lot of work done. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video of my Baur impact wrench, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.